Greetings, everyone. Slizzle466 here, accompanied by my friend Swaguar. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, my friends. I'm really excited.
So what's happening here is I was streaming the other night. Swaguar was streaming the other night. We queued into each other, and he completely destroyed me with a Darkest Hour Galakrond Warlock. Now,
It's a very fun one.
yeah. Now, for those of you who know my cousin Sluzzle, who we're looking at right now, he was pretty upset when the Blood Bloom nerf happened. And he's very excited that Swaguar has brought Darkest Hour Warlock back into the spotlight. How on earth did you come up with this creation?
A chat member suggested it, actually. I know Chump tried it out in Standard. But,
Okay.
You know, we had Darkest Hour Warlock here in Wild, you know. So...
Some serious emoting going on here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as to be expected of Sluzzle. His BM game is always on.
So there's no Blood Bloom in this list?
No Blood Bloom at all. You don't need it.
Yeah. So it's an interesting list, because you kind of do the Galakrond thing to start, but then you transition into becoming a Darkest Hour Warlock.
Essentially, you don't really need the Blood Bloom combo when you can just sort of, like, invoke on curve, and that summons at least 2 tokens. So you just sort of, like, keep doing that, and your opponent has to remove them, or else you could Darkest Hour on 6 and, you know, win the
Yeah.
game.
So I'd imagine, I don't know what Sluzzle would do here. I guess he could clear, or he could play the Fiendish Rites.
Clearing is fine.
Like, I didn't even know what this list is. This looks like a standard list, but I'm always scared of Inner Fire, Divine Spirit sort of stuff. So
Yeah, that's fair. It does look a lot like a standard list. I would probably have just played Fiendish Rites and then play Shield of Galakrond this turn. Because even though they're just 1/1s, they're still threats, you know? And
yeah, because we're not running like Fiendish Circles and Reform Scheme, stuff like that. It's more relying on the Invoke effect to get tokens.
exactly. But of course, like, you know, you draw a Void Caller.
You gotta play it.
Yeah, you gotta... When you have the Dreadlord and the Voidlord in hand, you gotta... So let's see what happens.
This is terrifying. The Sithek Veil Weaver is a pretty terrifying card.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's like Lyra, but you can play it way earlier. And,
I know.
You can play 2 of them. It's pretty dope, not gonna lie.
Do you know if Combo Priest run, like Inner Fire Priest, do they run that card?
I don't... I can't even remember the last time I saw an Inner Fire Priest, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Hazer had a list that he had success with, but that deck...
No one plays that deck.
That deck, but his build topped out at the 3 drops, which was crazy.
That's probably the way you play it these days.
Just really aggressive.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this play.
Yeah, priests hate that card.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, he has to kill that.
Yeah, that's gotta go.
That is spooky.
So if I was Sluzzle, I'd actually like that Voidlord pulled, because there was an old trick with Darkest Hour Warlock where you'd pull the Voidlord, and then your opponent would pop the Voidlord, and then you'd have 3 tokens.
And then you have 3 tokens to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, ideally the Voidlord is what's coming out. And since he'll have 7 mana, if he does draw the Plague of Flames, that would just do it.
That'd be huge.
Otherwise, I mean, depending on what he draws, like Shield, tap is also fine.
Ooh, Implosion.
Implosion is also pretty great. What does he pull out here, though? Perfect.
Ooh.
I would actually no, yeah. Shield of Galakrond.
Yeah, it's a 1 in 4, 1 in 3 to clear with the Implosion, but it's not worth the gamble.
Yeah, definitely not. Like, you can just...
Oh, tap
like,
last. Oh, Sluzzle.
Yeah. Whoops.
that guy.
Yeah. That's fine, though, because, you know, as long as you keep making 1/1s, you keep applying pressure.
Yeah. Oh.
Uh-oh.
How does this get cleared? Shadow Word Horror?
I mean, it could, or Evil.
Evil's 5 mana, though.
Oh, Evil is 5 mana. I mean, he could just get more mana, I guess. Oh, wait, no, he has the Radiant Elemental on the board.
Oh, yes, of course. So, Excavator Evil would work.
Yes. But he's thinking. Does he have something?
I mean, 5 of the cards are five of the cards in his hand are unknown.
Wow. Oh.
Okay, he's just gonna summon taunts.
That's not what he's looking for here. What does he got? Yeah, the priest is.
His priest is in trouble.
He's either scared or he has no idea what's coming. But yeah, now you play Darkest Hour and.
Because I mean, there's been no indication that Sluzzle is a Darkest Hour deck.
No one expects Darkest Hour anymore. Who plays Darkest Hour?
I know you do.
That's part of why. That's part of why this deck is so great. No one ever
that beautiful ordering,
yes,
by the way.
Absolutely, you gotta. And you can see that Sluzzle pulled out the 1/1 on the left.
That's a misplay.
That's totally. I mean, yes, but it's still fine.
But that second, the second Nerubian's huge.
Yes. Like I said, Priest hates that card. He can't Psychic Scream now.
Nope.
And it's protected by a Wall of Taunts. He is an unhappy camper.
He basically needs to have a Shadow Word Death. Or an Entomb?
Forbidden Words would
Forbidden
work?
Words, yeah. I mean, there are options.
Yeah, he definitely has things he could do. But
then Sluzzle's so left with a giant board.
Exactly. And
whoa.
Okay.
My goodness.
Cloning device.
That's Sluzzle's rag.
Yeah. I love cloning device.
It's a cute little card.
It's a cute little card, yeah.
I was actually playing. Is that interesting?
So he has the second Darkest Hour in hand, and he has a Void Lord on the board. He could just pull out the rest of his deck, and then that would also mean he draws the Galakrond. Like he's more likely to draw the Galakrond.
Yeah.
By taking out a bunch of minions out of his deck.
I think he's going for the more Sluzzle type strategy of just aiming things at the face.
That's always a valid strategy. I don't know how I missed it, honestly.
Oh, the value.
It's just the AFK combo deck player inside of me.
Oh, dear. But yeah, speaking of cloning device, I was playing a game today. I was a Jade Druid against a Burgle Rogue. And they somehow got a cloning device and stole my Jade Idol. And then they actually ended up playing bigger Jades than me, and I was very upset. So yeah.
That's very unfortunate. Wait, cloning device is minions.
Oh, minions. Yes. It must mean something else. Somehow they got a Jade Idol.
Still though, yeah, getting Jade Idol as Thief Priest is it's one of the best moments you can have playing that deck.
Okay, Sluzzle needs 8 damage. Oh. Sluzzle needs 3 damage.
You can't find.
Wait. Yeah, that's.
Okay.
Interesting.
The math is really. I'm having trouble doing the math right now, but
I think he's 2 off.
I'm trying to think.
3 off.
Would he have had more damage if he traded the Nerubian and then played double Fiendish Rites?
But he didn't have. But that would require 12 mana. Oh, if he traded the Nerubian.
If he traded the Nerubian and didn't play double Rites.
Then he would have had. I don't think it would have been enough. Let us know in the comments below.
Yes. You can always rely on chat and YouTube comments.
Yes.
To do the math for you.
Oh, he looks.
But yeah, that priest is out. You could tell the entire game he was taking a long time to take his turns. He had no idea what to do.
Okay, so we're gonna watch one more game of Sluzzle. Let's see what he gets this time.
My boy. Another thing to keep in mind is that you can also sort of just... You don't really need to always Darkest Hour. You can also just, like, invoke on curve and then pay 7 mana for 4 random demons and an Arcanite Reaper.
Yeah, like it's not all in.
Like limited to the combo. You're not as all in on it like you were before.
It kind of reminds me of Murloc Paladin with Tip the Scales. Like with Murloc Paladin, you can just play it as an aggro deck, and if you happen to get the Tip the Scales, that's great. But
yeah, it has a little high roll inside of it, or like old Spell Hunter with Barnes into Yashiraj. Like,
yeah.
Occasionally you get it, and it's really good.
Yeah. Sluzzle's opponent's hero power costs 2. What's up with that?
And it's a shaman.
I know.
I mean, you're asking me. I have no idea. I mean, I guess it's like I guess it's big shaman.
Oh, of course. I forgot that's a thing now.
That's like a brand new, hot new hipster archetype.
Yeah,
so.
I forgot that's a thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if Sluzzle's opponent is a big shaman, that Ancestor's Call could really backfire.
Yeah, that Ancestor... Oh, yes. That... It's always a beautiful moment when the Ancestors Call and pull out a bigger minion from your hand.
Yeah. Whoa.
Alright.
Okay, then.
Well, Sluzzle's about to get fisted.
Why didn't his opponent hit then?
Because he wants... I mean... The weapon loses a charge when he plays a spell. He wants to get more stuff.
I guess that's fair. That's fair.
And again, they usually don't expect the Darkest Hour, so sometimes they leave up more tokens than they would if they knew what to expect.
Yeah, because I mean, Sluzzle's just playing this like a Galakrond Warlock. Like, oh, but now it just looks like a Galakrond Warlock right now.
He's invoking on curve. Yeah. It's one of the things this deck has going for it is that surprise factor.
So his invoke counts at 3. So I mean, if he gets another invoke card next turn, he can just Galakrond on 7.
Yeah, and that's a really strong play. It's
there you go, he did it.
Dokey. Well, yeah, like a fully invoked Galakrond on
7
is also it's not quite on the level of a turn 6 Darkest Hour, but it's up there. You can just completely scam games you wouldn't have won just with like a random Mal'Ganis or something.
Oh, was the Ancestor's Call?
No. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's not much better. What does he get here? I mean, that is a Scrapyard Colossus.
That's pretty... Yes,
but I have a feeling... He also has 2 Plague of Flames, but like, does he even? Yeah, what's he gonna do?
What's he up to? Okay, this makes you think Plague of Flames.
Good for him.
He's learning. He's getting better. I mean, he's stuck at the Diamond 5 floor. Feels bad.
I mean, he has a lot of he gets more practice there.
That's true.
And he also runs into the cultured meme deck players sitting at the floor. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's a lot of Pyroses. And also, wow, that's a really good roll off of Fist. But
I think it would be really bad if he plays any sort of minion here.
He can just Plague and then play Galakrond,
of course.
though.
Can he get 4 Doom Guards?
He already gets an Arcanite Reaper this turn. What does he find?
That's not bad.
You can get some nutty stuff, yeah.
That is not
Doesn't
bad.
that 3/3 summon something huge?
I think it summons like a 13-1 or something.
It's like, yeah, it's something bonkers like that.
Man, his opponent's not learning.
Yeah. He has Rag and 1 weapon charge left. He probably just wins this, right?
Yeah, I think this is GG for Sluzzle. Well...
He also gets some new emotes to play around with.
That is true. Well, Swagger, thank you for joining me on this casting of my cousin Sluzzle. Before we go, do you want to plug your socials?
I would love to plug my socials, sir. Thank you for having me on. I had a great time. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/SwaguarTV. And you can find me on YouTube, youtube.com/c/SwaguarTV.
And we'll have those links in the description below. Thank you again so much, Swagger. And until next time.
Apologies in 2 weeks when this is all over the ladder.
Yeah, right. You never know. Anyway, thanks everyone. If you want to support the channel, you can click the sub button on that bell. And I hope to see you again. What's Sluzzle doing? He's up to no good, Swagger.
Oh no, I can see him.
Why is he creeping around that corner?
I don't know.
Is he gonna come back? Oh my god. He looks pretty mad. Okay, bye everyone. We gotta run.
What's going on? Oh god, he's